Hi, lovelies. Welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today, we are going to stuff my 1 month ahead savings challenge. Yay! If you're new here, my name is Rosa. My channel is all about my personal budgeting journey. It is about cash envelopes, sinking funds, savings challenges, how we stash our money, where we stash our money, why we stash our money. It's also a little bit about our debt-free journey and investing. If any of that is of interest to you and you have not already, I would really appreciate it if you would take a second and hit subscribe below. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and spending a little bit more of your time with me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And everyone, please take a second, smash that thumbs up button for me. All right, so my 1 month ahead challenge came about because quite some time ago, I was watching videos and everybody was working 1 month ahead challenge. And so I was like, ooh, I kind of like that. How can I make that fit into my budget? Well, at the time, I sat down and I looked at what are the things that we need 1 month ahead for? What are the categories? And I made trackers for each one of those. So I wanted to save for our mortgage, cash that we have, groceries, electric, car insurance, dining out, a vehicle, gas. Oops, I got caught there. The phone payment, my student loan. We had an RV at the time, the internet, family birthdays, Cobra, which is dental insurance for my honey, which we have changed, but that's okay. It still stayed in, and a lunch for my child's school account. And with all of these different categories, came out to be 15 categories, and we would roughly save $5,000 when we finish all of it. So I looked at the budget and said, can we afford $15 every one of my checks to come towards this? And the answer was, yes, we can afford $15. So let's do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15. Now, anytime I can sneak a little bit more in, I do, but I don't fret if I can't do more than $15. And that essentially is $1 to every one of these categories. Well, I knew $15 every 2 weeks wasn't going to get me far on saving $5,000 very fast. And I needed something that allowed me to see small gains, goals as we went along. And I thought and I thought and I thought and I thought. And finally, I came to realize that I could do this in what I'm calling rounds. And a round is where I take my icons and I make sure that I have that icon shaded in on every one of them. Well, I have done that 4 complete times. So you'll notice this has 4 icons on it. Cash has 4 icons shaded in. So we have completed this 4 times. I've taken roughly 2, 4, 6, 8, almost $900 to the bank. Actually, I think it's almost $900. It's like $220 when I pull everything out. So $800 isn't a lot, but guys, it's more than what I had before. I live by that mantra. So with that said, we took that and it's in the bank growing for us. And now we're working on another round. We are working on round 5 because we have finished 4 of them. And every envelope gets its dollar. Well, how does a round work? There are a lot of ways that we can pay things off. One of them is the debt snowball method. Well, I've turned the debt snowball into a debt avalanche or a savings snowball method where it has the same principle. So I took how much I wanted to save for the mortgage, and at the time it was $1,200. I figured out how many houses there were on here, and there were 32, and I divided it, and that told me I needed $38 for every one of these houses. And I did that for all of these categories. Once I did that, I then put them in order from greatest to least payment. Not how much I wanted to save for it, but by the payment on it. So this one's 38, that one's 29, and it goes all the way down to $4. And a round means that everybody gets $1 until their icons are shaded. And I start with the largest envelope. So mortgage gets its $1. And it goes on. And then cash gets its $1. And I continue this process all the way down until lunch is finally paid ahead. And then if you know about the debt snowball method, it's the same thing. The payment from the smallest, once it's paid off or shaded in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shaded in, that payment now goes to the next envelope. So now instead of putting $1 in here, now this is going to get $2. Instead of getting, this one also has 5. So it got $8 because it got its 6 plus these 2 more, and it just trickles in what goes into each envelope gets larger and larger and larger. And I'm going to be real, I don't remember if I put $1 in here, so it doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and put one in anyways. But that's the debt snowball, which I'm calling a savings snowball. So as I'm filling these, I'm checking to see, are there 4 or 5 icons in here? We're still at 4. Dining out has 4. And then I get stinking excited because I've been working on this round for a while, and vehicle has 5 cars shaded in. Yay! That tells me I know everything below it has 5 shaded in, and I can quickly and visually check, and I'm right. They all have 5 shaded in, which means they don't need any extra money for this round. They go to the side and hang out for me. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 extra dollars. Because we're doing the debt snowball, savings snowball method, I'm going to take the one that has the least amount. I need $14 to go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I still have $4 left over. Go me! Go me! All right, so let's stick that there and put you back there. This $4 is going to go to the next one. Car insurance needed $16 in it. Well, I know I'm not going to get to 16, but guys, I'm farther ahead than what I was. So oh, wait, I forgot. I didn't shade it in. Oh, silly me. Silly me, silly me, silly me. All right, let's do some quick shading. Let's get the table. All right, I'm not usually much of a colorer, and these don't take much to color. So, all right, that one's done. Oh, almost forgot to shade in. That's what tells me I have finished that envelope. It won't get any more money. All right, so we were headed to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's okay, I'm $6 away, but guys, the reality is, I know that I have more than 6 envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know for a fact I will be shading this in next time, and electric's gonna get some extras. How I love to see the small successes. So now what I have, how many left? 5 left? Yay! Love it! 5 left before this round is complete. Now it's still a good chunk of money, and it's not something that's going to happen in the next two paychecks. I'm okay with this. Like I said, I think I've been working on this for over a year, probably a year and a half at this point, and I'm nowhere near that $5,000, but that's okay. This has not been too big of a priority. Because it hasn't been too big of a priority, it gets what it can when it can. Now, one more quick thing before I go. I have had some questions about my envelopes, because they really aren't envelopes. They are 6x6 scrapbook paper pieces that I have ripped out of the scrapbook thing, folded, and taped on the edges. That's all I did. And then I taped these in, like they're not even totally down, just as a way to save a little bit of money and still have something cute that I really liked. I do have these in my Etsy shop if you're interested in them. They're slightly different. Like, we have a well, so we don't have a water bill, but I did make sure I added that in the ones that I have online. If you have any questions or just want to say hey, I'd love if you drop it in chat, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.